I get up every day because the other option is killing myself. You live your life or you don't. And you still gotta go to work tomorrow. You still should try to be happy.
Yeah.
You have a good time because it's like the only time you get to try it. And even if it fucking sucks ass, you're done. Like a shift at work, I'm not gonna quit my job because I got like a rough 4 hours ahead of me because then I get to go home. Except in this case, going home is you're dead. Live your life because you might as well.
The following is a podcast with Conan Mighton. He is often described as someone who is almost as fat as he is lazy. He's a fellow student here at the Humber Comedy Writing and Performance Program. In the podcast, we talk about the importance of not unaliving yourself and just try to be happy. Just try. What else is there to do? I hope you enjoy the podcast. What up, fools? This is the Joe Pedrosa podcast, episode 43. Today I'm here with Conan Mighton.
Hi. Hey, everybody.
I'm so glad you're here, Conan.
I'm so glad to be here. I've literally never been more thrilled in my life. I'm your biggest fan.
You seem very thrilled right now.
This is me excited.
So what does it seem like? What do you like when you're not excited?
Like this.
You don't change at all.
Like this, but I'm like.
Okay. But Conan Mighton, he's a fellow student in my comedy program at Humber Comedy, and you've been doing comedy since you were a kid, right?
I mean, yeah, I told jokes as a kid. I've been doing comedy for like a year.
Professionally, kind of.
Yeah, this is semi-professional at best, but every fat kid does jokes.
Why is that, you'd say?
I don't know, because you're fat, and you're like, well, the fat kids are funny. That's what you see in media.
Yeah.
And so you tell some jokes.
Yeah.
And you go, hey guys, I'd be so fat, I could eat a lot of food. And that's what you do as a kid. And then all your friends are like, holy
that's
shit,
just the thing.
This guy's the coolest fat guy I know.
Yeah. A lot of people use it. I had someone here yesterday who said, like, he was a bigger guy growing up.
Fat.
Yeah, you know.
Humongous.
Yeah, he was humongous growing up. And he said that he used comedy as kind of like a tool because like he would get bullied, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never had much issues with bullying, but I totally get using comedy as like a thing for protecting yourself.
Yeah.
And you sort of you put up the shield, and you get to be like, I get it, like what I am is funny.
Yeah. I feel like that's kind of dangerous though, because I was telling you earlier, I do dramatic acting classes now, and we did a scene. He literally said, "Don't be funny, like don't try to be funny, like it's a dramatic improv scene." I'm fucking cracking a joke every other line, you know, and then like I ruined the scene completely. I felt bad, and I told the girl, I was like, "Yo, that's my bad. Like I didn't mean to make it all about me." And
Sorry,
I also
girl.
didn't mean to.
Sorry that I'm so funny.
Yeah, because at one point they're just like, Joe, she's like in the scene. She was like, she's flirting with you. You're not like reciprocating it. I'm like, she's laughing at all your jokes. I'm like, I'm just a funny guy, you know. I don't know what to tell you.
How am I supposed to tell if you're flirting with me? I'm so bad.
Yeah, I'm just a funny motherfucker, bro. But
I only got one arm for 2 bitches.
Yeah, but do you think that's kind
Are we
of
allowed to swear?
Yeah, go swear. Swear your heart out. But like I feel like that's kind of dangerous, like using comedy as that, you know, like it's like you're dodging every like for example, I had this thing with this girl, and then like we got into a bad fight, you know, we're trying to figure out like what are we, you know, like this relationship thing, and then I'm just cracking jokes, and then she's just like, Joe, like why do you have to make a joke out of everything? And I feel like that stuck with me up until like now, you know what I mean? Do you feel like that at all?
I get the idea. I mean, I definitely have had cases where I'm making jokes at inappropriate moments all the time.
Yeah.
But I think there is a point where you know where like what's appropriate and what's not. Where you're like, okay, I shouldn't make jokes right now. And you know, a lot of the times I don't listen to that.
Yeah.
So you might be right. But I have fun.
Try to find the line, you know?
Dude, I'm bad at that. I push that shit a lot.
What was like the worst time you've pushed it that you could talk about?
None of them were like that bad, just consistent. I remember I think a friend was over at my place and they're having like a disassociative episode.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know what the fuck that was. This was a while ago. I was younger. I was
Yeah,
uninformed.
yeah,
And so I just,
disassociative for people who don't know what that is.
I don't.
You still don't know
I'm
to this
still,
day.
yeah, I'm still uninformed.
Basically, would you say it's like people just
You
disconnected
disassociate
from
from
reality?
yourself. Yeah, like you
Okay.
don't really feel connected to what's going on.
Yeah.
And I started joking about it because I was like, "That's crazy."
What did you say?
I don't. It was years ago. It was probably some shit like, "Bro's playing video games right now. Bro's got the controller. Let's go to put in the cheat code."
You try to like fuck with him?
Yeah. Nightmare.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Dude, one time I was like tripping, and then like I thought my friend, cause my friend's like Bill,
Yeah.
he's Bill, and so I thought he was a cop at one point. Then he started asking me for my ID and shit.
Awesome.
I started getting like all into my fucking head and shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. So it is. So you don't feel like do you toe that line still now, or like you're familiar with it?
I mean, yeah, no. I think if even in life, like
Yeah.
not just for wannabe comedians, you're towing a line.
Yeah.
And when you tell jokes, you push it a lot. I have a group of people where I'm safe to do that.
Yeah.
Where like when I say something super fucked up, people aren't like, "Dude, that's so bad." People are like, but then a minute later, it's chill.
Yeah. And that's the best like place to kind of test stuff out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Having like this kind of like it's just friends. I feel
Yeah.
like a friend group who you can mutually trust with one another.
Yeah, it's people who know who you are.
Yeah.
And know that you're going to say something bad, but it's not what you believe.
Mm.
It's just you stepped over the line.
Yeah. So, graduating high school and stuff. What was the thing that made you want to come into the program? Do
I
comedy professionally.
hadn't really figured out much else with my life.
Yeah.
I
Still
didn't,
don't, right?
Yeah, I don't know shit. But I like didn't really go through that high school phase where I was like very angry or edgy or trying to get outside and like get away from family and explore and do teenage shit. I turned into a little hermit.
Oh, yeah?
I went to school, and then I went home, and I talked to my friends online.
Like grade 9 to 12?
Dude, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Grade 9 to 12, my gap year, still kind of now. Like, I meet up with friends, and I did back then, too. But it was a lot of, like, kind of to myself, not exploring a lot. And honestly, it was just a matter of comedy was one of the few things I knew that I liked.
Yeah.
And I hadn't explored much else, and I was like, oh, shit, I gotta do something.
Yeah.
Like, I can't just sit around. So I decided to try out comedy, because I knew it was something I was decent at, and I knew I got joy out of telling jokes to my friends, so I was like, I don't know, if I could do that for work, that'd be fun.
Yeah. I kind of had the same feeling as well, like just making jokes in the friend group, and I was like, I kind of got something, you know?
Yeah.
A little thing. Dude, why do you think you, like, hermited, you know? Like, is there any specific reason?
I don't know. It was so long ago, too. I wasn't, like, bullied or some shit. Like, I didn't have, like, a reason to shut off. I think I wanted to play video games and jerk off.
Yeah,
And
that's your
then-
main thing.
And then that
those
went on
two
for
things.
so long.
Yeah.
That's been my life, Joe. Autobiography, video games and jerking up. That's the podcast title.
I feel like, okay, those two things, like, me personally, I'm, like, anti-hedonist, you know? Like, video games, partying, drugs, like, alcohol, like, I quit all of it. I used to be super into all of it, too. But, like, I feel like the more you, like, overindulgence is, its form of, like, shittiness, you know what I
yeah.
mean?
No.
Would you agree with that, with
Yeah.
video games and jerking off, bro?
Yeah. If I jerked off 5 times a day, I'd stop
Yeah.
having fun.
So what's the safe amount?
I don't know.
Like one?
There isn't like a set safe amount.
But 5 is too much.
Probably. If you're jerking off 5 times a day, you're probably doing it too much.
How about video games? What's
don't
too
know.
much? 20 hours.
Dude, 20 hours. If you're playing 20 hours a day, you're too much. I can say that pretty confidently.
What's the most amount of time you've ever played?
Like at once?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Probably 20 hours.
No, it fucking wasn't.
Probably. Oh fuck. Oh, shit. It's going to be a lot. It's got to be like 16 minimum.
16. So that's like the whole day?
Yeah.
No, nothing else.
Yeah.
What game?
Oh, God. It's all over the place. It was a lot of Minecraft. It's still a lot of Minecraft.
You play Minecraft still, like
Yeah.
right now?
I'm an infant child. I'm a man-child, Joe.
What's have you defeated the Ender Dragon, bro?
Don't
That's like the only thing I know.
Don't talk to me about this.
Why? What's wrong with the Ender Dragon, bro?
What's wrong with the Ender
What's wrong with
Dragon?
the fucking Ender
Dude,
Dragon?
this sucks. This sucks. This whole podcast is ruined because of this question.
Because of the
Yes,
Ender-
I've beaten the game,
the Ender
Joe.
Dragon, bro.
Yes, I've beaten the game.
Dude, I'm a huge Minecraft fanatic as well.
No, you're
you know
not.
that. Yeah, me and my friends, we used to like play we used to like spawn zombies, and I grew up playing that game.
We
bro.
played zombies.
we were playing Minecraft zombies at the time, bro.
Dude,
You know?
you don't get it.
What?
You played Minecraft. I played Minecraft.
Okay, tell me what it's like playing Minecraft. What differs between our two experiences, bro?
I was a bigger loser. I played more video games.
Like
You had stuff to do with your life. I had video games.
yeah, but don't you think you can like get out of that and like
Oh, yeah,
start
for
doing
sure.
stuff? Like you can like take a pottery class or
Yeah,
like
no. You're
a
never
fucking-
trapped.
Yeah.
Like, you can fucking tomorrow. I could never play a video game again.
Yeah.
I'm not going to. When I get
Why
home,
though?
I'm gonna play video games.
So you know, like the thing. It's like okay, so you have two parts of your brain: your thinking brain and your feeling brain.
Mm.
You know, your thinking brain is like, I can do this, but your feeling brain is like, nah, fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Why though?
Because I like playing video games.
Video games are fun.
Yeah, I'd be
can't
fucking
complain.
so bored.
Yeah.
Like, what am I gonna do tomorrow? Read a book?
Are you,
Go outside?
You strike me as like a very like good reader. Like
Like what? Like I read good?
you
Like,
read literature.
like
Is that true?
dude, you strike me as like 7th grade level reader. Like,
Dude, you strike me
whatever like levels they give kindergartens. You're a Beetle reader.
You strike me as like
You
they would take
understand
you to a
7
specific
words.
class, bro.
Like a specific-
the special class.
Yeah, where
bro.
they put helmets on me.
Yeah, they put a helmet on
And they
you,
gave
bro.
me the books with pictures.
Yeah.
And like it was only pictures.
Yeah, you read, dude. You strike me as like someone who reads audiobooks, but they're just picture books. They describe the picture through an audio, bro.
I can't even look at the picture.
No,
I think
bro.
that's called being blind.
you're like fucking reading Brittle.
Braille?
Braille.
Holy
bro.
shit, dude! I'm reading Brittle.
Braille. Yeah.
Don't walk in after that. You said Brittle.
You strike me as a Braille reader. Is that,
Yeah. No,
would that be true?
I read Brittle as a kid. I just had my hand up against the wall and it,
It was
fell
very-
apart because it was brittle.
But it was like you're just like outside on a brick wall.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A brittle wall.
A brittle. Fuck you, Conan.
Fuck you, you said
The brittle wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's cool. That's cool stuff. You're into video
Yeah,
games,
it's cool.
Conan.
Hey guys, brittle reading, that's cool.
Brittle reading's alright, bro.
Hey, can we get a picture of a brittle reading?
Can we get a brittle on the screen right here,
and
bro?
what's a brittle? A brittle?
I would picture like a wall breaking down. Like
That's a brittle wall.
You know,
You just said a brittle.
a singular. So anything that's breaking, I would say.
But that's something that's brittle. Brittle describes something. You can't have
What would
a
you say a brittle is then? What's a brittle?
It's not like a thing. It's a I don't know the term, but it's attached to an object.
Attached to an object. Okay.
Yeah, like there's an English term for it. I don't know, dude. I'm a comedian. I didn't study.
Dude, that's another reason why I got into comedy.
Mhm.
Because when I was doing tour guiding, I do tour guiding right now. You know,
Yeah, he does tour guiding, guys.
that's me. You know, that's my life. But you have to be a history buff. You know, and I wasn't smart. You know, I'm not smart. I think I'm very street smart, but I'm not like book smart.
You know the streets
I do.
like
Yeah.
the back of your hand.
I do. Like, I know how to get around, and I know how to, like, not, like, logistically, but just, like, how people interact, and, like, it's like the school of hard knocks, kind of, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Versus, like, actual school. I feel like I'm, like, pretty stupid when I, like, if I were to pick, like, biology would be, like, I had biology in grade 11. That was my
Yeah.
worst class, you know what I mean?
I don't know shit.
Yeah. So that you'd rather be funny than
Yeah.
know shit. Because I feel like comedy is, like, it's emphasizing the loser within you, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
guess.
that's a big thing of it, you know?
You can be cool and do comedy. It's kind of hard to do a joke about how cool you are.
Yeah,
you seem like an asshole.
no one wants to root for someone who's like kind of like good looking or smart. You know what I mean?
What are you trying to say?
Like Norm Macdonald. So people don't want to root for me, is what I'm saying.
You looked at me in the eyes and you went, no one wants to root for the guy who's good looking or smart. Am I not good looking or smart?
No,
to you,
you're
Joe?
both. Bro, I
Kill
look
yourself.
up, Conan, I look up to you, man.
Yeah, not for my looks or my intelligence.
you're the GOAT. You know, you're the greatest of all time, bro.
In what? Because it's not
In
looks
life,
or
bro.
intelligence.
In life.
It's not
In
true.
life, dying.
Yeah, no. I'm living the best life in the world.
I look up to this guy right here.
Bad idea.
This guy's my idol.
That's a bad idea.
How would someone live the most idealistic life?
Like-
Living as a idol, as Conan the idol. How would people
Like living as me?
like how would people live the best life? You
Best
know?
life?
Yeah.
Fucking, I
Because
don't know.
if you would be the mentor.
I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be. I'm going to preface this right now. I shouldn't be.
Everyone take advice
Your
from
life
Conan.
is in a really bad spot if you're getting advice from me. So your first
I look
advice...
up to you, though, Conan. I take all your advice to heart.
First advice, don't listen to anything I say. Second advice, do what makes you happy.
Yeah. Yeah?
But don't do that, because that conflicts with the first advice.
So people should do stuff that makes them miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work in construction.
Yeah.
12-hour shifts.
Start beating your wife. Don't construction workers, like, aren't they wife beaters?
It's a harmful stereotype, Joe.
Okay, I apologize to every
You're too strong for me to
Construction.
take it out on you, so I'm going to hit my lady when I get home.
construction worker out there. If you work construction, my bad, bro.
Dude, you wouldn't have a house without those guys.
No, I think they're the backbone of the economy. Of the
Shut
world,
up, you
bro.
can't backpedal now. You called them all white beaters. He thinks you're all sick.
But doing what makes you happy, I completely agree with that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
And you should.
Why do you think that? Why don't people?
Pressures from society.
Yeah.
Not everyone can, obviously.
Yeah, people are stuck with like financial
Yeah.
obligations, family life.
It's fucked up that doing what you want with your life has a price.
Yeah. Like, I feel like we're very privileged now.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Living in a first world country. I lived at home with my parents.
Yeah, I live in Oakville, dude,
Yeah.
which is white people suburbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been privileged my whole life. I've never been like, shit, is there going to be food on the table? It's always like, did mom buy Gushers?
In Fun Dip.
Yeah.
Dunkaroos,
Yeah,
bro.
Dunkaroos. Dude, you grew up in the hood. What the fuck is Fun Dip?
You don't know Fun Dip,
That's
bro?
off-brand Dunkaroos.
It's like the white,
dude.
it's like a white stick and then you dip
Oh,
it
I
in like
actually
the
do
sugar.
know Fun Dip.
Yeah. Yeah, but people should live, like, do what they care about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though, like, this is something I deeply care about, filmmaking and comedy and all this, but, like, I'm doing it for free. But I understand I have the privilege to do it. Like, I got friends who, like, work in, like, the banking industry, you know, and, like, he's, like, it's a boring life, but he knows he has to do it right now because he has to, you know, provide for his family.
He's got to put food on the table. He's got to pay bills.
Yeah, so what would you do in that position when you're kind of fucked?
Oh, I don't fucking know, dude. I've never been in that position for a day in my life. I'm not qualified to talk on it.
But you give very good advice. Like, I look up to you, like I was saying earlier.
You shouldn't. I don't give good advice. I can tell someone what I think of a joke.
Yeah.
And if I think what I think a joke needs to work on, I'm fairly confident in my like comedy.
Yeah.
And nothing else.
Nothing else in life.
No
you get
other.
really good at one thing, which is
I'm
funny.
not really good at one. I'm
No,
good at a thing.
I think, like, from everyone in the program, I actually think you're the funniest person. Why are you making that sound for?
Because I'm fucking jacking off so hard.
No,
It cuts off right. It cuts off right at the dick.
He's jerking off right now, bro.
You can see it.
I know. Can you stop, Conan?
No.
We're doing a podcast
There's no
right
stopping
now.
this train once it starts.
No, but like, I've said to other people before, like describing you, you're like the funniest, laziest person I know.
Thanks, Joe.
Even though you jerk off and you play video games, you are very funny.
Even though you jerk off and you play video games, you're pretty funny.
You know, you're like the perfect, like, that's like the perfect architectural comedian, though. Wouldn't you say so?
What, like a fat loser who jerks off and he plays a lot of video games and he's got no work ethic, and then you put me up on a pedestal because of that?
He said it. He said it, folks. He said it.
You could disagree with any of those. No, Conan, I think you're beautiful. I think you're a healthy weight.
Yes.
Medically, I'm not, but you could think that.
Yes, and you're very, you're a good-looking guy on top
Shut the
of
fuck
that.
up.
You know what I'm saying, Conan?
No, I don't. Get out of here.
No, but you are funny. So what do you think?
Ditched the good-looking thing.
And good-looking guy. Look at him. Look at him.
Pull it back.
Guys, look at him. Come on. Tell me what you think, guys.
Comment down below. Would you have sex with me right now? In this library's recording room, would you fuck me?
I know. You guys have to answer that. You
have to comment down below.
Legally obligated.
You, me, now.
Yeah.
Everyone's left. Everyone's clicked off the video now. It's just you and me.
Yeah, guys, he doesn't take payment and monetary value.
Yes, I do.
He wants you to fuck him.
Yeah,
right?
but both.
Yeah, money and funny. I think those are like the two most important things in life. You know?
Are they?
I would say so. Money and funny.
I like it because it rhymes.
Yeah.
I won't lie.
No, I think those are the two.
I think
things.
I might be 12, but the way you say it makes me very happy.
I've said
I'm
this.
inclined to agree now.
I've said this to my female.
Say it one more time.
Money and funny.
Yeah, I agree now.
I said this to my female friend. I was just like, don't you think those are the two most attractive traits? Money and funny. And obviously, like, being healthy.
That's second, or that's third, I guess.
I would say that's third, but money and funny, top two.
I don't know. What you're looking at there is relationships and being attractive are very, like, important to you.
Yeah.
To a point where I'd say that's what you consider most important, not money and funny, but...
Oh, interesting. What would you say you value the most?
I don't know.
In life.
I want to be funny. I want people to like me. I'm not that interested in relationships at the moment.
You don't really care.
No, I can jerk off. Like, I got that. I'm golden. I'm really good at it.
But it's not, like, the same, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it feels so good.
But it feels better with, like...
Yeah, but I can do it, like, 6 times a day.
I'm sure you can do it 6 times a day still.
Maybe you can, Joe. These old bones.
You're younger than me, Conan.
Yeah, dude, I'd be dead by the 3rd time, dude.
Like, three max in, like, 2 hours, I think, is, like...
You jerk off 3 times in 2 hours?
No, like, with a real person, bro. Like, that's, like, the max.
So you would jerk off more than 3 times in 2 hours?
In 2 hours, probably, like, 4. Max, I think. Like, and I'd have to do it, like, the very beginning, the very end, and, like...
You'd have to fit it in.
Like, I'd have to fit it in, you know?
Like the last one you're panicking. You're like, I'm on the clock, I'm on the clock.
Yeah. No,
That's
but,
great.
so you're talking about you don't want to get... You don't care about relationships.
Not
like,
at the moment. I think being in a relationship is nice.
Yeah.
But I'm doing shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm actually... Doing shit is a lot of video games. It's actually bad. It's actually bad. Maybe I should get in a relationship.
Well, I feel like getting in a relationship. You said that's like one of my like the top thing besides funny and money because like it's
to you
correlated.
That's
to
what
me
strikes me.
Because
I don't know if that's true.
Well, I personally feel like that's like the main driving force in life. You know, it's like to procreate. Like if we're going ancient mammalian monkey shit, you know what I mean? It's like fuck. Fight and funny. I'm sorry, not fuck, fight, and funny. Fuck, fight, and food. You know what I mean?
Ancient monkeys.
Yeah, dude, I see. We're just monkeys that know how to use smartphones. You know?
Uh-huh.
So,
and like everything else we know how to use.
Yeah, but like, if we're talking about the core of what it means to be a human, fuck, fight, and funny. Fight, just be healthy. Food.
Fight is be healthy?
Yeah. No. Sorry. Fight is be healthy.
Uh-huh.
Food is like be funny or like be competent, and fuck is like be in a relationship. So like,
I think food for me might just be food.
no, but like, how would you get food?
Huh?
How would you get food?
Fridge?
Yeah, but how do you get food in the fridge? You need a
Parents?
okay, but how are they getting it? They're paying for it, so they're being competent at a thing. So like for us, it'd be to be funny, to be as funny as possible, to get paid the most. You know what I mean?
Dude, if I wanted a lot of food, I would not be doing comedy.
Yeah, obviously we'd be fucking lawyers or some shit.
I would not be a lawyer.
What would you do? What would you do if you weren't trying to be funny?
Work at a grocery store, but more hours than I am
Dude,
now.
that's like the worst fucking thing ever. I feel like you'd be an entrepreneur or something. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that. That's less money than comedy.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
To create a business?
Most businesses fail.
Yeah, obviously most businesses fail, but like that's like the most amount. Okay, fine. If we're talking about straight jobs, not a business, so what would you do?
Oh, I don't know. Like banking. That's like where the money is.
That
I
is
would
where
hate
the money
it.
is,
I'd
yeah.
probably kill myself, but I could.
Yeah. Like my friend who's in finance.
He's gonna kill himself?
Well, he's working in banking. I don't know if he wants to kill himself, you know. But
Talk to him. Send him a text right now. I'm worried.
Do you want to kill yourself? I'm just concerned about you, you know?
Yeah, that's such an odd text to get out of the blue. You work
You're
at
like,
a
what
bank,
the
are you gonna
fuck?
kill yourself?
Yeah.
Also, I need a loan ASAP.
Yeah.
You know I'm good for it. I know you're not.
Yeah. Fuck, what were we talking? I had a question to ask you before. I have no fucking idea what it was now. But
I'm so charismatic.
you're just someone I could look up to. You know,
Stop saying
you're my
that
idol.
to camera.
You're my
Hey
idol.
guys, this guy is someone I can look
I
up
want
to.
people to know that you're my idol.
I want
No,
all
oh,
you guys
yeah,
to know.
you're-
This guy, he's my idol.
I want you guys to know.
I look up to him. I love him. And I want to have sex with him.
Wait, what?
I whisper that he can't hear it.
Conan, I have headphones on. I can hear everything you're saying.
No.
Did you want to talk about something?
No.
How much time we got left on the podcast?
I can make that. It'd be 2 minutes, dude. It'd be 2 minutes flat. That's generous.
But we were talking about. I was talking about you're like a really funny guy. You're like one of the funniest people I know. What do you think makes something funny?
Oh,
As a professional comic.
I'm not a professional. I haven't been paid a dime.
You haven't been paid at all?
No. I like do open mics.
Yeah, that's fair. But you've never
mics
done
with
like
friends.
a gig?
No.
Okay.
I'm lazy.
You gotta get out there.
I know. I gotta
Stop playing the video games, bro. Play the video game of life.
The game sucks. The game's bad. The game's not fun.
Dude, I think video games is like a replacement for life. And
It's
you know
a
what
replacement for
the character building.
like career.
Yeah.
Like you get the sense of accomplishment and like kind of advancement that you would get from like pursuing a career. And I'm sure there's other stuff. But
Poker,
like,
probably.
Poker?
Like any gambling, I feel like is also a replacement for your career.
no,
Quick money.
I think that's just like biochemistry. Like
Your brain just being fucked up?
yeah, people are stupid. I'm stupid. You see fucking gambling and you're like, dude, I can make $1 billion right now.
Yeah.
That's not a replacement for your career. That's that you want $1 billion.
Well, I feel like we get into our careers to make money.
Yeah, most
And to
people.
do cool shit,
No,
obviously.
well, obviously, but a lot of people, it is money.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, the ideal is, I guess, you can get rid of your career. So I guess it might be a replacement. You might be right. Fuck.
But what were we talking about? Oh, yeah, being funny. What do you think makes something funny?
Oh, shit. It's complicated. I'm not a professor at Humber. For me, it's a lot of, it's gut feeling. It's instinct.
Yeah.
I have been telling jokes since I was a kid, really young. And I've done it long enough that I can kind of tell when something's funny and when something's not. I can like come up with a joke subconsciously. But it's very hard to like, I couldn't write out what makes a joke funny. I could write out a joke.
Yeah.
And like when I write out a joke, I could tell you what about it I think is funny. But in the moment, I couldn't like theory craft the joke before having it.
Yeah. I feel like it's setting up a premise and then breaking the audience's expectations. I feel like that's like the closest thing to what makes a joke.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like set up punchline.
Yeah.
Except
it's basically set up punchline. And delivery.
Yeah. Except, punchline's optional, fucking setup's optional. Yeah.
I don't think the setup is optional.
Yeah, I could tell a punchline, and the weirdness of me telling a punchline is kind of funny.
Let's hear it.
I don't have a punchline.
That's fair. One thing I want to ask you. I like to talk to people about kind of like the phases of life they're going through. We're always doing different things right now. We didn't graduate. We're in between our summer break. What do you what would you say the phase of your life is right now, Conan? What are you up to? Like
trying to do comedy and be a little less lazy, and it is
not working.
It's working. I'm here. I could have blown you off. I had work today.
What the fuck, Conan?
I was tired, dude. I had to haul my ass to the ghost. I had to get home, shower, and haul my ass to the ghost station.
And then you told me the wrong time.
I told you the right time. I said I was going to be 15 minutes late.
I was driving. I was like, oh, God damn it, Conan.
You're fine. I saw you lying down in your car like a homeless person.
Yeah, I was tired.
You're tired?
But you're trying to do more comedy now. Yeah, you said you're trying to do it once a week now, right?
Yeah, that's the goal. Kind of bare minimum, which I'm skirting by.
Skirting by, yeah. And you wanted to create a sketch show. Can you talk about that? Or is it something you want to keep an NDA?
Oh yeah, NDA.
What's your NDA?
Shitty sketch show that might or might not happen.
Do you have to sign something?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I want to make a sketch show. I write sketch. It's something I discovered an interest for more of this year because it'd never been something I considered.
Yeah.
But it's something I'm okay at, and it's something that I enjoy, and it's something that I haven't been able to pursue much. And I like the idea of creating content. There's a sense of fulfillment in that.
A lot of money, too, in content.
I doubt I'm going to make any money out of this. It's more so I want to make something funny.
Yeah.
That's always kind of my drive behind making a joke. It's not like this is going to make it big. It's this is going to get me a laugh, which makes me feel good.
Yeah. So you're not trying to be... Are you trying to be the main guy for it? Do you care if you're the main guy?
I like putting myself in most of the sketches I write because I get very attached to them.
Yeah.
And I'll only ever really put together a sketch that I think is funny. And then I'm a little egomaniac where I'm it's funny. I wrote it. I want to be in it.
Yeah.
But I don't need to be the main guy. I'm fine working with people. I think a lot of comics are they want to be the main guy. A lot of us have an ego. It's kind of to be expected. We're all performers. But I try not to let that dominate me too much. Try.
Yeah. Well, I was telling you before the podcast started, I met some people in improv for actors, and we're trying to do a sketch troupe and everything. And you said you were interested in, doing it. Maybe we can all, grow something together,
Sure.
Yeah. Because, we're trying to do, he's mainly trying to do, live theater stuff. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to mainly do content. And mainly sketch-oriented stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus, I would say, more Key and Peele short films, kind of, versus, sketch.
Still kind of sketch.
Yeah, I would say that's sketch, but, it's, the camera movements are, it could be, in your face, or it could be, a wide shot, but a lot of traditional sketch is a 2-camera shot, a sitcom, you know what I mean?
Sketch.
Yeah.
It's just well shot sketch.
I would say it's more a short film, but
oh my god, dude, you're a dick.
maybe I'm a
suck.
filmmaking.
You suck, dude.
Film critic, fucking.
Dude, this is people who refuse to call things bits, and it's oh, this isn't a bit. This is a fuck. What was the term?
Who would say that, though? Is someone outside of comedy?
I saw some sketch show. It was an improv show. And they had this Q&A pamphlet. And it was a bunch of stuff. And one of the questions was oh, I really liked this bit. What was the name of it? That was it. It was I really like this bit. What's the name of it? And the answer was ooh, hit a bit of a nerve there. So we actually do scenes. And I was oh, you suck. You suck forever. You're the worst. we're all losers. You got up on stage and you pretended you were a turkey. That's not a fucking. This isn't theater. You're not important.
Yeah.
These people are laughing, usually at you, sometimes with you, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Don't fucking act like you're high and mighty.
Yeah. Was that an improv or was that sketch?
That was improv.
Yeah, dude.
It pissed me off so bad.
I was like, I had a conversation with someone where we're just like there's three of us, and then one girl was like, oh yeah, I was trying to look cool in this improv scene. And then the other dude was like, there's no way you could look cool doing improv. It's like the lamest thing you could do.
Dude,
you know?
Improv's great.
Improv is great.
And it's a great skill to have, and it can be funny. Dude, you're a fucking loser when you're doing improv.
Yeah.
If anyone told me, like, hey, I started an improv troupe, or I'm in an improv troupe, I would fucking laugh in their face. That's the biggest, like, that's the lamest thing in comedy.
Yeah.
It's awesome, but to say out loud, I'm in an improv troupe, you suck.
Yeah.
You can't be cool.
Yeah.
You just have to be so funny that you're not that much of a loser.
Yeah, bad improv is like,
it's bad comedy's really bad.
Yeah, bad comedy. But like when it's
what.
good, when the improv's good, you see like magic on stage. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's great. Like that's beautiful right there.
It's not like improv can't be great.
Yeah. I also see it as a stepping stone, like not a thing for itself, but like a stepping stone to like film and television.
It's utility in a lot of other stuff. Yeah. Like stand-up, you're going to see a lot of improv. I do a lot of improv for my stand-up. Sketch even, like good, even a lot of sitcoms.
Yeah, they do like Curb Your Enthusiasm. Does like or, mainly improv.
The Office had a good bit of improv. Parks and Rec had actually a ton of improv. Yeah, they did like one take of the lines, one take improv, and it's a great skill to have. And it's fun.
It is fun,
and kind of. It's not something you can recreate writing.
No.
Or at least not easily. It's very, very difficult to create kind of that natural flow that improv has when done well, obviously.
Yeah. Well, I think actually that's how Second City does their sketches. They improv
at first, and
then
they
write
like
it
the
out.
idea.
Yeah. So I want to talk, you're mentioning a bunch of TV shows, and we're kind of mentioning Second City and all that. If you were to take like the most idealistic version of like your future, like Conan, let's say 20 years from now, where you're successful, like what does success mean to you? What is like the best life that you'd say, like your ambitions?
I think it'd be cool if I had a solid chunk of change from doing comedy. Like not working a ton because I'm still lazy in this 20 years.
You're still jerking off and playing video games?
Probably, but this time I own a fleshlight because I'm rich.
Oh yeah. But it's like a future fleshlight because it's 20 years from now.
Oh no, but I'd keep it classy.
Oh, you just do the OG.
I'm not. I'd be like 39, so I'd be like angry at new tech.
Yeah.
I guess
what would a new tech fleshlight even be?
This isn't something we're talking about on the podcast right now. Yeah.
Okay.
This sucks. No one's here already, but like, if one person's skimming through and they land on that, it's so. You know what? A new tech fleshlight, guys. So that's I want someone to. You're gonna 3D print my face out of silicon. You're gonna fuck it. You're gonna bug my face. That's the future.
Yeah, that's
future. All you're allowed to use because we're under a robot dictatorship.
Yeah.
And you're only allowed to fuck my face as a fleshlight.
Yeah.
Because robot.
Conan Mighton trademarked face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except I don't own the trademark because I'm dead.
You're going to be dead at 39.
Killed me. I'm going to be dead at 23.
That's how like
crazy
4
would it
years
be if that's
now,
right?
Conan.
Hey guys, how crazy would it be if that's right? I'm going to kill myself at 23 so that this podcast is like fucking mind blowing. Yeah. Someone's going to see it and it's like, holy shit, he died at 23.
Yeah, and like it won't get popular until like 20 years from now.
It won't get popular until I'm 23 and kill myself. And then
that'll be like the headline.
A news headline's like, well, shit, you know what? He warned us.
Yeah. So, but you were talking about making a chunk of change, doing a thing, having a fleshlight. What else would you say? Is that a good life for Conan?
Yeah, a good life for me. Hey, is that a good life for Conan? He has money and a fleshlight. Yes. No, like I want to do comedy. And I don't really want to work for a bigger comedy company solely.
Yeah.
At least not without a lot of freedom, because I'm super picky.
Yeah.
Like I will cut jokes or sketches on a whim. I'll just fall out of love with them. Like one day I'll just be like, mm-mm, not feeling it, and I'll just fucking throw it aside and probably never touch it again. Which you can't do.
You can't do that.
Working
Yeah.
for someone.
Yeah.
If you're like, hey, I've been working on the sketch for like
2
a
years.
week, like a week
Oh,
on
okay.
your dime. Actually, not feeling it. This one's garbage. We're starting over.
You
know,
can't do that.
Yeah, they don't. They probably wouldn't love it.
No. That's so you would want to create. You work for a smaller company or create your own thing.
Or like just a bigger company that's chill, if that exists.
Does it? How ruthless are they?
Does anything in this world, any big company, they're controlling us, control what we can buy? Bring me up a picture of Coca-Cola and they own slaves. That's the people.
Yeah, don't they own slaves? Coca-Cola, isn't that on record?
Probably
Yeah.
at a point. Is this like slaves in like the New World sense where it's like fucking
Like we're all slaves in a
yeah,
way. Like
or is that, or do you mean that they actually own slaves?
Well,
Because honest to God, that's probably something that's happened.
probably.
I mean,
Yeah.
fucking chocolate companies buy from slave labor,
Yeah.
child slavery, which is so fucked up. But I still eat Reese's cups.
Yeah.
'Cause they're so good.
Yeah.
I can taste his tears.
Yeah. We were Conan just slapped his own ass right
Dude,
there.
I clapped it.
Yeah. I want to talk a little bit about kind of like truth, you know? Like the whole point of this podcast, for me personally,
Yeah,
is
you're
I'm trying to...
fucked on this point. You're getting nothing out
I'm
of it.
getting nothing out of you, Conan.
Oh, yeah,
I'm trying
it's
to get the gold out of you.
You're fucked, dude.
You know, there's gold in everybody, you know that? It's,
Yeah.
it's like, it's not...
I think everyone's got a fun story.
Yeah, I think it's not their job to show you. It's like your job to find it.
Mhm.
You know what I
You're
mean?
fucked. You're not getting any truth out of me. This has all been lies. This is all a character.
Wait, you're not like an obese
Yeah.
video
This
game
is a mask.
jerk off.
I pulled it off and I'm
Wait,
actually
what?
90 pounds.
Do you think you play a clown version of yourself when you're with
On
people?
stage? Oh, with people?
Yeah.
Sometimes. Like
Yeah.
when I'm doing bits, certain bits, it's obviously a character. Like I'll just slip into a character to do a dumb bit. For some stuff, I don't know. I think when I was a kid, definitely. And then slowly those two kind of merge together. That's my merge sound.
And you can't like figure out the difference.
Yeah,
Like look
no.
in the mirror.
Who
You're
is
like,
this man?
Who am I?
Yeah, except I don't do that because that's so gay.
You're like this on the mirror, Conan. You're like, who am I?
And then there's cum on the mirror.
Yeah, there's cum on the mirror.
In the bathroom. So no, I don't do that.
Yeah.
I wash my hands.
Yeah, you wash your hands, of course.
Don't like be like, yeah, you wash your hands after you jerk off in the bathroom. This is serious business.
This is serious business. But I want to talk about truth. What just being you for this past 19 years?
Yeah.
18 years?
19.
When did you turn 19?
December 2nd?
Huh?
December 2nd?
Oh, you had it during school?
Yeah.
Okay, so during this past 19 years, just being who you are, do you think there's like a truth that kind of
Not
you know,
at
like,
all, dude.
goes in your whole life? You don't follow like a set of principles or
fuck no.
values? No.
Like, it's completely fluid.
Yeah? What's the one you think about right now, if it's fluid?
Like, on what?
Out of life, like your life philosophy, kind of.
My life philosophy?
You care about anything?
I don't really have one.
No?
Live your life. I don't believe in an afterlife. I think be good to each other. Don't be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Do what you like.
Why don't you believe... Oh, yeah, keep going.
That's kind of it. That's the
So,
philosophy.
do what you like. What was the other two? You don't believe in an afterlife?
Yeah, no, not
And
really.
don't be a piece of shit. Why don't you believe in an afterlife, would you say?
I just, like... I'm agnostic. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not like, there can never be one.
What is agnostic versus atheist?
Atheist is like, there's no afterlife. Agnostic is like, I don't know.
Oh, agnostic is like you're unsure of the
Yeah,
thing.
unconvinced by it, but open to the idea.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people get into religion because it's like a sense of communal hope.
Oh,
of,
yeah.
Like, you know, it
And
gets
there's
you through
also-
the day.
There's a good community to it.
Yeah.
Where you get to belong to something.
Yeah.
And obviously that's a nice feeling.
But I feel like as a comic, you see the like just not with the religion in general, just like with everything in life, you see like the veil. The veil is lifted, and you're just like, you don't know what to fucking believe. You know,
That's not exclusive to comedians at all, dude. You're just thinking about how comedians talk about it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, we were talking before the podcast about how like there's probably depressed people who are not comedians, like just regular people, you know. But like comedians say they'll like address it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, comedians talk about their issues more. It's like public figures don't often talk about their kind of more personal issues like depression. Obviously, that's been changing with the push for mental health, but not on the kind of level comedians do, where it feels as real and it's as connected, like your friends.
Yeah.
Which is why kind of people see comedians as more depressed. They are, probably. I think most comedians I've met are fucked up in some way.
Yeah, I would agree.
But everyone's fucked up in some way.
Yeah.
It's just, you don't really know about it till you're closer with them.
Yeah.
Everyone's fucked.
Yeah, no, I would agree. But you're talking about, like, I think George Carlin said this, behind every cynic is a disappointed idealist. So, and I think comics are very cynical, but like we hope for the best, but like we know the worst is gonna come, and like believing there's no afterlife. I would argue that's like a pessimistic view.
Yeah, sure.
Why would you like? What have made you come to this realization?
I just didn't grow up in a religious household.
Oh yeah, you weren't.
Yeah, no, like my parents weren't like, "Hey, God's real. There's an afterlife. There's a heaven. There's a hell." I don't have an issue with it.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm not going to argue with someone about it. It's just personally, I don't think so. And honest to God, I don't want to deal with one. I don't want to live forever. I want to die and I want to be buried, and I want the worms to eat me because I'm tired all the time. I'm so sleepy.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I mean, I don't know. I still feel like it's like a scary feeling overall. Do you fear death at all?
I mean, once I'm like actually closer to death and not 19 living in the suburbs, probably I will.
Yeah, you're like 22, right?
Yeah, when I'm 22, 1 year off of just fucking
yeah,
heart
like I only
attack,
got one more year left.
then I'll be mortified. But as of right now, it's like when you die, it's like what life was like before you're born.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You don't believe in reincarnation at all? No. You don't think you're gonna come back as like a frog or like a fly or something?
Do you think you will?
I don't think. The person I had on my last podcast said he thinks the reincarnation is real. I also think that's a form of hope too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. If you come back as a hamster, I'm gonna put you inside me.
Please don't. So you believe in not. You don't believe in the afterlife.
Not particularly.
You like don't really believe in God, you'd say.
Yeah, no.
What gives you hope right now then? Because a lot of people use religion as a form of hope.
I mean, I'm not gonna I don't know. I just want to live my life and have like a decent time, not be a piece of shit, and then I'm dead and I'm gone forever, and maybe for a generation or two, people will be like, that guy was all right.
That guy was funny.
And then I'm gone forever.
How about like so? But that's thinking about like your overall life and if you're viewing it, if you're backing out and viewing everything. But like how right now, like what do you think gets you up in the morning and like gets you to be Conan? You know,
motherfuckers got to go to work. I want to eat a hamburger today. I want to eat a hamburger today. I want to have
some Roxy's chicken, right?
I want to have a little lollipop. Maybe a little soda. I get up every day because the other option is killing myself.
Yeah.
It's you live your life or you don't.
Yeah.
And I think, if I'm gonna die anyway,
you might as well see how the ride goes.
Like it's like 60 years for me, probably. Like maybe you got like 80. I'm not.
I think maybe 100 for me.
Okay, we're being generous.
I think at that time, like the life expectancy will be longer. Like we'll have like modern medicine or like future medicine.
We got modern medicine.
Yeah, we'll have future medicine. I'm gonna be like half robot. You know.
You gonna need a robot penis?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a robot penis. You know, extended.
Extended.
Yeah.
That's the only reason?
That's literally the only reason.
You want a bigger dick?
Yeah, but it'd have to be like part robot.
Part robot?
Yeah,
I want
like
a
it
cyborg
vibrates
dick.
at the end, you know?
And just at the end? Would you not care about her? Why not get the whole
Okay,
thing?
fine. Like the whole thing would vibrate.
The whole thing vibrates.
Like this.
No, it'd have to be way softer than that. You're gonna,
Okay, fine, like
you're gonna
this.
hurt that.
Okay, it would like rank up. Like it would
like there's between the balls. There's a little dial you can turn.
I'll have like a dial on my right knee.
On your right knee?
Yeah, or like on my right hip, somewhere that's like easily accessible. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. What were we talking about?
Your robot penis.
Yeah, before the robot penis, bro.
Future medicine.
Yeah, no, before that, I was talking about you, and then
Yeah.
you're talking about fucking,
Your robot penis.
Oh, no, you're talking about, you're gonna live up to 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was talking about, if we want to be serious.
Yeah.
I was talking about how, I think, live your life, because you might as well.
Yeah.
Just have a good time.
Versus just killing yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good time because it's like the only time you get to try it.
Yeah.
And even if it fucking sucks ass, you're done.
Yeah.
Like a shift at work, I'm not gonna quit my job because I got like a rough 4 hours ahead of me because then I get to go home.
Yeah.
Except in this case, going home is you're dead.
Yeah. So I think right now in modern times, a lot of people, you know, are facing depression and anxiety.
Yeah.
You're talking about not killing yourself and living. Would you have any advice to people who would say are anxious, depressed, who want to kill themselves? Because life is hard. You know what I mean?
Here's my advice. I'm not qualified.
You're a licensed therapist.
No, I'm not.
Aren't you?
Talk to a therapist.
Yeah.
Talk to family. Talk to friends. Or reach out to people who care about you.
Yeah.
Don't convince yourself that they don't exist.
Yeah.
Don't fucking listen to advice from the Joe Pedrosa podcast.
And someone who's wearing a cheese T-shirt.
Yeah, especially about something like depression or anxiety or suicide. Talk to a fucking professional or people you know whose opinions you value. Other than that, don't kill yourself. That's the one piece of advice I've said that you can actually listen to.
Don't kill yourself.
Yeah.
And talk to someone who's licensed.
Yeah, or a friend. Because licensed can be expensive sometimes.
It could. Yeah, because I remember I talked to you a couple months ago. I had a feeling at one point, I'm like, dude, I feel like nobody likes me in the program, you know?
And you were right.
Yeah, and I was absolutely right. And you're just like, you're right, Joe.
Yeah. And then I said,
damn.
kill yourself.
Yeah, and then I ended up...
killing himself.
Yeah.
And now we're in heaven. Guess who was wrong? Little old me.
This is a ghost podcast right now.
Oh my god. Hey guys, we didn't even touch on if ghosts are real. He didn't even ask me if I think ghosts are real.
Do you think ghosts are
no,
real?
No, that's stupid. Why would you fucking ask
like
me
end
that?
the podcast like that?
Yeah.
We got 9 minutes left on the podcast.
Oh, do we? Oh, it's fucked. He has nothing, right? He's got no truth.
Yeah. Another thing I like to ask people. Got like a couple more questions. Is there anything you're currently struggling with at this point of your life?
For sure.
Something that you could talk about publicly.
Yeah, my micro penis. I'm kidding. It's huge. It's fine. It works. Joe knows it works.
Don't.
Joe's felt it. Fucking me activate the vibration mode inside him.
Yeah.
I have a cyborg penis.
Yeah, you just got the cyborg upgrade the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, they cut my dick off and they just put a dildo on it. That's a cyborg penis.
Yeah.
We could do that right now, probably. Just on a cyborg dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's struggling in my life, like laziness. I'm not great with work ethic.
Yeah.
And then, I got depression, I got anxiety, but I'm medicated. I'm like, okay.
You talk to therapists.
Oh, every
Licensed
now and then.
therapists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't listen to I don't go on podcasts for my advice.
Talk about, but I take, like I said before, you're someone to look up to. You know, I take all your advice to heart.
I'm not that in that good of a spot in my life. I'm not someone to look up to. If you're looking up to me, either shit's really bad or you're fucking delusional.
That's fair. So you're struggling with how do you get over laziness? Would you say you just do it? I feel like people wait for inspiration.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
But you shouldn't do that because inspiration. I feel like action is the thing that inspires inspiration.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Waiting for inspiration's stupid because when it comes, it'll never be enough.
Yeah.
But I'm not the person to give advice on how to deal with laziness. I'm the person who needs advice on how to deal with laziness.
What would you want to hear?
I don't think there's anything I I don't think there's advice that helps. I think the only advice is you need to go and do stuff.
How about this one?
Yeah, work harder.
Just work harder. Conan.
You're getting that removed, though.
Yeah, I'm getting all of them removed.
So it's meaningless.
It is meaningless. I'm getting removed to do acting. So like
So
that, wouldn't you show that's a work ethic if getting it removed for that? You know what I mean?
That's beautiful.
Dude, you're fucking getting tired right now, bro.
I'm yawning. I'm tired.
Don't worry, because we only got a couple minutes left on the podcast.
Oh my god, you're fucked, dude. You're cooked.
What do you mean I'm cooked, Conan?
You can't turn this into an episode.
Why, Conan?
You suck.
Talk about your life.
This.
I mean, that's the gig, you know. We gotta go. We gotta go through the phase of being shitty.
You scraped bottom of the barrel for guests here.
that's why I called you up, Conan.
Yeah, I know. I'm the bottom of the barrel.
The bottom of the barrel of the program.
They call me the barrel.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I can't wait for like a year when you get desperate enough to have me back on and it's just as bad.
But that's how else are we supposed to get better, Conan? How else are we supposed to get better?
Okay, ask me your questions. You got like 2 minutes.
Yeah. I
gotta go, dude. I don't have to watch.
You gotta go. Yeah, how do you even know you gotta fucking go then, Conan?
Yeah, dude, I have to get out. I'm hungry.
No, I'm hungry too.
Finally something we can agree on.
I wanna talk about kind of like a cosmic meaning, you know?
Oh, you're still trying to wring a truth out of me?
Trying to wring something out of you, Conan. You know?
Dude, that was so inappropriate.
That was my bad, Conan. I apologize for that. Do you ever think about like if there's like a larger meaning to life at all?
How so? Like if we're here for a reason?
Yeah.
Not really. I
No?
think it's cool that we're here. I think it was just kind of
Biology.
funny coincidence that it happened.
Yeah.
I like being here. I think it's cool sometimes. Sometimes it sucks ass.
When is it cool? When you're making people laugh?
Yeah, when I'm making people laugh, when I'm hanging with my boys, when I'm doing fun stuff, or just not miserable. That stuff's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not like a reason. We're just here.
Just here. Yeah.
I'm along for the ride, baby.
Yeah. What advice would you give to people who are kind of trying to look for that meaning?
I think we've touched on the fact that I'm not the advice guy. I don't think it matters.
You don't think so?
I don't think it has a bearing on your life.
Yeah.
If we're here for a reason, if we're not here for a reason, you still got to go to work tomorrow. You still should try to be happy.
Yeah.
So just do those two. Don't worry about it. Decide for yourself.
Go to work and be happy. And if you could combine the both.
Yeah. Then that's
a life well lived.
all the better.
That's a life well lived up until 23.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if a big magic man put me here.
Yeah.
I still gotta fucking do shit. He put me here to live my life if he's real.
Yeah.
So fucking who cares? Could
Talking about Santa Claus, right?
Yeah. Could be Santa Claus. Could be God. Could be fucking Xenu.
Who's Xenu?
Scientology.
Oh, is
we
it?
don't have time to get into it.
Can you explain the entire history of Scientology in 3 minutes?
It's so crazy. I can't get it.
Do you actually know it?
I know a bit.
What is it?
Okay, so they think
1 minute.
They think there's like, okay, this is rough. I don't know it fully, but there's like this giant space god Xenu, right? And there was a bunch of aliens on Earth, and he killed all of them. And then the alien souls inhabited us, and that's why we're people, is because we get the alien souls in it. But Xenu is going to come back for those alien souls because he needed them for like a machine.
So then we're aliens?
We're alien souls in us. And that's why we're people. Or something. Dude, I don't fucking know. I could have made all that shit up. They made it up on the spot. It's awesome. It's my favorite religion.
Yeah.
It's the only one I'm partially convinced by.
Yeah. There's also a spaghetti religion, you know that?
What, they believe in spaghetti?
They believe in spaghetti.
Yeah, you know what, dude? I think most of us fucking do. Because I don't know if you've ever been to the grocery store. I've seen some of that shit.
Yeah, some spaghetti fucking gods out there, bro.
No, Joe. It's called spaghetti, okay? You take flour and you take an egg, and then you make the dough. A little bit of salt, a little bit of stretch.
Yeah, now you just make me want fucking spaghetti right now. Jesus. Well, we got 30 seconds left of the podcast. Conan! Thank you so much for being here. Do you have anything to plug? Your Instagram, perhaps?
I have an Instagram that it's right there right now. It's right.
What is it? What is it called?
It's right there. Mutton Chop Jesus.
Yeah.
I kind of don't post that much.
You need to start posting, Conan.
I'll start posting. Hey, guys, I might start posting. It's in the description down below. Shout out.
Shout out to...
You know what? Shout out Zenu.
Shout out Zeno.
Bring up Zenu right here. Shout out Zenu. That's my guy.
Shout out...
None of us be here without Zenu.
Yeah, and the spaghetti religion.
Shout out Spaghetti, dude.
Shout out to Spaghetti. Shout out to Zeno. Shout out to fucking Conan, the funniest, laziest guy I know, bro.
Dude, I couldn't tell if that was real or not. That felt real.
What, this?
No, the fat.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking funny, but then I was like, funniest guy I know.
You were thinking funny, but then you looked at me and you're like, oh.
I was like, there's a big boy right here.
You looked at me and half your vision was blocked.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
All right, thanks for watching the podcast. Stay on Average Fools.
Don't be average.